Speak and turn around, they can catch up with him. I lost him when I cut it off. It was a Nissan Altima, dark brown, Sierra Charlie, Alpha 0442. Last contact was north on Hawthorne.
Even if you say, put yourself in my shoes and all that, I'm not trying to be rude.
Okay, so you guys, so if that's the case, right? If what you're telling me is the truth, then we can go off of that, okay? We can work with Don. We can work with this. Okay, ma'am. I will be taking out warrants on you tomorrow, and I will be canceling your insurance. I hope that you have a wonderful day too, okay? Did you hear all of that? So you know what to expect tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
That's fine. I'll cancel your fucking insurance. I don't give a shit.
That was a long recording. So I'm going to tell you the circumstance of what's going on. It would be very beneficial for you to cooperate the most you can. I don't say the most you're willing to, but the most like that you actually can, so that way you're not in any legal trouble. So during that time frame that this Don individual had your vehicle, he ran from the police.
No.
And so your vehicle is under investigation. Yes, ma'am. He ran from the police. He put a lot of people at risk because he almost hit a bunch of cars. GSP, Athens Police, we were all chasing your vehicle.
Are you serious? He wasn't even gone for that long.
Yes, ma'am. So right now, your vehicle is involved in a felony investigation. So,
Oh my God, it's crazy.
to prevent you from being in trouble, I need Don's actual name so we can talk to him.
You know what? I can't even give you his real name. I really can't.
Because here's the thing.
I really can't give you his real. I just know his name. Don is all I know.
So I'm just gonna break it down as to like how we're looking at it, and maybe you can understand. You told me that it is your car, that you drive it. You're stating that a man that you don't know any information on had your car in the time frame that we were looking for that car, but we have no name to associate it with. So right now you're the one looking at those charges because we have no proof to say that it wasn't you driving.
Oh, ma'am, I'm not looking at no charges at all. I have look. I understand what you're saying, like what it sound like or whatever you just said, but I'm not gonna take no charges. Like it's not a crime to get somebody in my car to go to the store. So
right. But
But
Miss Smith, the issue is that we don't have a name to be calling to confirm that he had your car. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you said his name is so and so, this is his phone number, this is where to find him, we could go say, hey, did you have her car, or anybody?
Well, I really can't give you that because I don't really know him like that, but I know that he's just somebody that just come around all the time, and I was just like, yeah, I'm a friendly person, so yeah, just take my car. It's not like I'm driving a Mercedes.
So this is why it's not recommended to give strangers things that belong to you, or allow individuals you don't know.
I don't even think I've never really been around about it. Even I don't even think that nobody would do something like this. Somebody, whatever you think they did,
Well, it's not that we think. We know for a fact. We chased that car with that license plate. We have everything on camera, like it happened. That there's no thinking. This is what happened, and it was your car that was used. You have no alibi supporting it that it wasn't you, other than you were standing in front of a random house on Tallahassee.
Yeah.
There's no that's not a good alibi, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you the blunt truth of what you're telling me does not help you. I need information that's going to help you, because what's going to happen is we're going to take these charges out. We're going to file the police report. It's going to go to your insurance.
I don't want to say anything else. I have told you the truth. So whatever else you need to do, please do it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I never deal with nothing like this. I'm trying to tell you exactly what I know, and that's the only thing I can do is be truthful. So
Mrs. Smith, this is Officer Cornelison. Can you hear me, ma'am?
I plead the fifth.
So you're not under arrest.
Say.
You're not under
Yeah,
arrest,
I don't
so
wanna
you're
say
not.
anything else because I just told you guys exactly. I can't tell you nothing different. It's not gonna change. I just told you what I know. I'm calling you guys back. I'm thinking that one of my family members will hurt or like anything. Like, but y'all talking about somebody went and did something in my car. Like, that's
So,
crazy.
ma'am, you do realize that tomorrow I'm going to take out warrants and I'm going to cancel your insurance, right? Are you really willing to go through all of that just because you don't want to help me?
The only thing I can say, I'm telling you what the name is. So the only thing.
Okay, so how about, can you tell me who he associates with? Can you tell
Have a
me?
nice day. I just told
So you're
you, I
willing
don't
to
know
go
the
through
plan,
all
but
of this just because you're not?
Listen,
That's
the
a
only
lot
thing
to
I
go
can do
through.
is be
That's a lot to go through just to protect somebody.
Listen, I can only be truthful to you, and that's what I'm doing.
But
So,
you're not being
we
truthful
can
because
have
I
a
would love
conversation all
to.
night long, but I can't tell you anything else. So
Mrs. Smith,
I don't want to
Mrs.
say
Smith,
anything else. I plead the fifth. I
you
just
you
told
can't plead the
exactly what
fifth
I
because
know.
you're not under
So
arrest.
nothing else I can say.
You can't plead the fifth because you're not under
Well,
arrest,
I pray
Mrs.
that
Smith.
you guys have a good day, okay? Because I'm trying to.
So you're willing to get charges and get your insurance canceled because you don't want to help
Right
us?
now, listen. I'm helping you, but you telling me that I'm lying.
Because listen, just listen from our standpoint.
It's not because listen.
So I understand that you're worked up and you're yelling and you feel like interrupting me and all of this, but I need you to hear me out, okay?
And I'm trying to go to sleep, and
Okay.
y'all telling me
So
somebody have these, and I'm giving y'all the right information,
So-
and you trying to tell me that.
so can you listen to me speak without interrupting me for about 2 minutes? Can I just speak without you interrupting me for about 2 minutes, please? So I want you to just put yourself in my shoes, okay?
I'm not.
You told me that you would listen to me without interrupting me. You told me that you would listen to me without interrupting me. You gave me your word, so I would like for you to stick to your word and just listen to me talk without interrupting me. You gave me that word, so can you do that? Can you listen to me without interrupting me? For 2 minutes is all I need, just 2 minutes of your time.
I'm irritated, and I don't feel.
And you might be irritated, man, but I'm also irritated because...
I'm irritated because y'all told me that somebody did something like this in my car, and I'm telling y'all the truth.
Okay, so, and if that's the truth, Mrs. Smith, I need you to listen to me for 2 minutes, okay? I'm just asking for 2 minutes of your time without you screaming and hollering.
And I don't want to hear it's nothing that I can.
Welcome me this way, okay? I'm Officer Cornelison of the Ascot County Police Department. Right now you are in handcuffs, okay? So I know the Monroe PD has read you your Miranda rights, correct? Okay, you understand all your Miranda rights? Okay, would you like to talk to me real quick?
I want to go home. I can't go home though.
So, well, let me. I'm willing to have a conversation with you if you want to talk. Couple things. Right now, you're facing charges of felony, fleeing, and attempting to elude. Okay, along with running a stop sign, running 2 red lights, reckless driving, failure to maintain just a slew of traffic charges. Okay, your vehicle, the one that you told me and this other officer that's your vehicle, right?
Yeah.
That vehicle is what ran from us, okay? So I am seeing connections in the name that you gave me on the phone, Dawn. You kept saying, Dawn, Dawn did this. I find it very peculiar that you were in Athens on Tallahassee Road, but you don't know where you were at. You don't know Dawn well enough is what you told us.
I don't think nobody never asked me where I was.
I asked you where you were at, and I asked you if you would give
me...
me...
Oh, yeah, you did ask me where I was, yeah.
Like,
people do hang out, on the Black Road.
Well, that's not Tallahassee. That's Hawthorne Extension.
That's what I think, too. I'm from Overthorpe, so
okay.
I don't really be knowing all these roads, but I just know it's the Black Road. A lot of people hang out, just be hanging out.
Okay.
So people do hang out. Y'all from Athens, so y'all know that people just stand outside. I'm just stopping by.
Well, and I'm not saying that that's not the truth, right? I'm not saying that you don't just stop by. I'm sure people do just stop by. The Hawthorne Extension is a pretty popular place for people to go. But what I don't believe is that you let a stranger drive your car. I don't believe that a stranger walked up to you, said, hey, let me run to the store, and you let a random stranger that you only know by 3 letters take your car, which I'm assuming is how you get to work, how you get to the grocery store, how you drive around to and from Athens, Oglethorpe, Monroe, wherever you go. And I don't believe that you just let a stranger drive your car. I don't think anybody in their right mind, which
Good.
you seem to be.
Yes, I do. Yes. Like, not no strange. Don't think you never asked me. Because just because I know somebody don't mean I would know their last name. Because I'm pretty sure you hang out with somebody and maybe they friend may have a friend or whatever. And he'd be like, oh, well, yeah, you straight. Yeah, he's straight. He just going to go to the store and come back. Like, that's possible.
Okay, so maybe not last time, but I asked you if you could tell me your first name, if you could tell me where he stays at, where he's at
Because
currently.
I wouldn't know that if I wouldn't know that. Like, how would I know that if I'm over a friend's house and my friend be like, yeah, he's straight. He can drive your car and go to the store and come back. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he's straight. Well, yeah.
You couldn't tell me where he, what he looked like.
You never asked what he looked like.
I can replay my body cam.
I don't think you never said. Or
I
I
asked you
probably was
about 8
talking over
questions
you
about
then. I probably was talking over you.
Well, you did do a lot
I
of
was
that.
very frustrated because I wasn't aware of what was going on. Like, my mom called me and said something. I'm like, somebody ran. I'm somewhere else. I got on body camera. Even when I go to court, they're gonna see me. Whatever happened, I'm somewhere else. Like, I know I'm somewhere else. I'm not in the car. I'm at a store, and it's on camera. So I know for a fact I wasn't there. It wasn't me.
So what store were you at?
The store in Monroe.
The store, you were in Monroe
Yep.
at 9 o'clock?
Yep.
So who
I
drove
was
your
at
car to
9.
your house?
I was at 9 o'clock. He drove back.
He drove back to your
I
house?
told you, yeah, he drove back.
That's not what you told me at first.
No, I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that at
Yeah,
first.
I didn't tell
Come
you
on
that.
now.
I
Like,
didn't. Yeah, yes, you're right. I didn't tell you.
you're
that
getting
at
yourself wrapped up. I don't think you might understand that you are facing felony charges. That's what I'm trying to
Well,
get through.
I already told you that he was driving. I already told you.
So is that the Don Brand Dunn? Is that where you get Don from?
Yes.
So,
I already told you
how do
that.
you know this man?
I know him.
So he's at your house, right?
Basically, yeah.
So you don't know his name, but he goes by Don. You can't tell me what he looks like. I asked you, where does he stay? Where is he at right now? You asked her this, or your sergeant?
yeah.
Someone
Let me
did.
see what did I know who he was at the time? No, because when I pulled back up, he had already parked the car and came running to the store. So I didn't know who he was at the time that you called me. I just called my mama, and my mom was like, "Somebody tried." My phone had been dead for a long time,
So you
I
initially
didn't know where he was at the time.
You initially told me that you were on Hawthorne Extension when this man came up and asked you.
Exactly.
Now you're telling me that you were at home and he brought the car
So
back to your
basically, I'm
house.
saying, listen,
How'd you get from Athens to Monroe?
somebody brought me.
So
brought
somebody
me.
took you
Look,
from
the
Athens
point
to
right
Monroe.
here, I lied, tried to protect him. So now he's in, but I didn't know nothing about what he had did. Like when I talked to you, I ain't know nothing about what he had did. But in my mind, I'm like, hold on now, what's going on? And that's when I got the original story after getting off the phone with y'all. So I didn't know, like that's when I got the original story. Like
From
when
him?
he came running, like, oh my God, I'm like, you need to do something about like what's going on. Like I'm angry, like you need to do something about it. I don't know what you got going on. Like he was like, he finally told me he got a warrant. I said, where you got a warrant? Like, oh, you gotta do something about it. I said, like you messing up your life. Like what is you doing? Like, like why is you?
And here's the thing.
But I was scared. I already got anxiety, so I don't like talking to the police. So I know I immediately, like anybody would tell you that I'm always like, I just like how I'm talking now.
Yeah.
I'm like, just
No, I'm aware. Well, I'll talk to you later.
yeah. I'm just he had a hat on too, and I think it's on y'all body camera.
I saw the hat.
Yeah.
That's why. And this is why when I was on the phone with you, and I understand you have anxiety. I have anxiety too. I'm on medication for it. I understand you have anxiety.
So I was just frustrated and like I don't
I
want to
get that.
deal with what is going on.
Listen to me, okay? Just listen to me for a second. I understand that you got anxiety, but I told you on the phone. I said you can help yourself by being upfront with me. Because what I told you on the phone, I said you're facing charges.
I didn't have too much information then.
Well, I was trying to talk to you back and forth about it, but you kept talking over me and getting worked up and frustrated. But I tried to tell you, I said you're facing charges and you're facing. When you run from the police, all I got to do tomorrow is call your insurance company and say, hey, that car just ran from the police. They
But I
cancel your
knew I
insurance.
didn't, so I was like,
Regardless of the
I knew I
insurance,
just had.
listen to me. The insurance covers the car, so all I got to do is call your insurance company. They cancel the insurance. The car's at risk of being towed. You're at risk of having felony warrants, losing your insurance. I'm assuming this is your only vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Losing how you get around. I'm trying to tell you all of this to have a conversation with you and help you be honest, so we could get this figured
I
out.
probably couldn't have a conversation with you. That's why I would be in, because I'm saying when if you got anxiety, when your anxiety be high, like you just, everything just be running through your head. Like you don't be thinking about like what they saying to you present. You be thinking about like what they done told you 3-4 minutes ago. Like what, somebody ran in my car, and like so you trying to think of like what the world you so I was just irritated and just trying to just talk real fast. But if I would have calmed down, maybe I probably could do it. But I mean, we in this situation now, so the only thing I can do is just deal with the situation. But at the end of the day, I know I'm not gonna get in no farther trouble because I didn't have nothing to do with this situation, didn't know about this situation at all until after I called y'all. So I couldn't tell y'all too much.
And that's a lot of the reason why when that's a lot of the reason why when I'm talking to my sergeant, I'm like, let me go and talk to him, because I'm inclined to believe that he ran. He's got a warrant, right? He's got a warrant. He's got, felony drug history out of our county. I don't know what was in the car. Most likely dope.
No. They could have checked the car.
So
I
he
would have
just
gave
ran
him
because it was
permission.
warrant.
Yeah.
You don't have a warrant, so
Yeah,
I'm not.
gave him permission to
Usually
check
when
the
people
car.
run from the police, it's not because they're innocent, right? Usually it's because they got a warrant, or there's something in the car, or they're
And that's
kids.
what I asked him after, like all the time. I don't know if he wanted to tell me or not, but that's what I was like. Why would you run for police? Like, But then, like I said, that was after I talked to y'all. After he came to I was at the store. He came walking real fast to the store. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like when my mama called me, I called y'all. So I was completely like, in the thing. But then I heard the story after, like, oh my God, like, what the world? I done told them somebody else's name. Like, what the world? Like, what? Because I'm trying to, like, just say something at this point, because my anxiety everywhere, and I probably couldn't even answer y'all questions even if I wanted to at that time.
Okay, so
because it was everywhere.
just for future reference, I hope you don't end up in this situation again, but for future reference, okay? You will avoid going to jail, and you will avoid all of this bullshit, because that's what it is, right? It's bullshit. You will avoid all of this if you were just honest up front, okay? Had you just said, this is who was driving my car, I don't want to write him out, but I'm not taking the fall for his charges, this is where he's at. I would have sent this officer to go get him, and then you wouldn't be in handcuffs right now. Because when you lie to us, and we know that you're lying, and we know that you're hindering our investigation, that's called obstruction, okay?
Yes.
You can't do that. I guess you can, but there's consequences to it. You get what I'm saying? So, what we're going to do now, because I'm inclined to believe that he ran because he was warned. I'm going to put the charges on him for the felony fleeing and all of that stuff. And I'm going to take you for obstruction, which is a misdemeanor.
Man, I don't do my job. Like, please, just let me go home for them. Like, please, if I would have, look, I'm telling you, if I would have knew before, I probably would have told. Because something I've been frustrated, anyway. Like, just been frustrated anyway. Like, some gotta change, but I ain't know nothing about like that until he told me. Like, I'm like, why you run? Why is this? Why is this? Like, so it already been like problems anyway. So I really don't seem to care about trying to, trying to protect me.
But Miss Smith, you knew it was him all along because you said Don, and that's his name. So you knew it was him all along.
I told y'all the truth then, but you didn't want to believe it.
That's not the truth, Miss Smith. That's not the truth.
Because sometimes they
If you told
have.
the truth, you wouldn't be here in handcuffs right now.
That's not the truth. Don and Brandon, what's his last name? Callahan? Yeah. Brandon Callahan.
People got nicknames.
But you know his name. You know his name is Brandon.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You knew that he was coming to your house in your car.
No.
He also asked you what his name
I
was
didn't
on his
think.
nickname.
Huh?
He said he also asked you what his name was
Yeah,
on his
you did.
nickname.
That's what I'm saying, right? You intentionally lied to us, making us go through all of this. And even more so, it's the simple fact of, like, I get that running from the police is what's like hot and cool nowadays, but
no, it's not hot and cool.
he put my life
not
in
hot and
danger.
cool.
He put 7 of my officers' lives in danger. He put 2 troopers in danger. He put every single individual that was on the road in danger, which, if I had to estimate, was about 50 cars that he was weaving in and out of. Like, that's not cool.
That's why I asked him, like, if I was in the car, it would definitely would have been a complete stop. But I'm trying to, like, what makes you think that it's like cool to why is it cool to run for police these days? No, it's not. Like,
Well,
what
It's also not cool to lie to the police either.
that either. No, but listen, you're not getting charged with felonies. You're just gonna get charged with misdemeanor obstruction for lying to me. Okay.
So I gotta go to jail tonight.
You'll bond out
Can I get
within.
a ticket? Can I just get a ticket?
Just listen. Just listen to what I'm saying.
You will bond out. It's a very quick turnaround. It's a misdemeanor. What's your criminal history look like?
I got sure. Oh, I ain't got no. I'm not on probation.
You're not on probation, nothing like that. You will bond out almost immediately. It's a misdemeanor. But both of them drove to Athens. I think they got to Hawthorne Extension. Probably hung out at this dude Blandon Dean's house, because that's where everybody hangs out. He took her car to the store. Is that what she said? Oh, no. He took her car to the store, ran from us, went back, picked her up, and she drove him back home. That's what I think happened. Because, I mean, there was nobody in the car, and it was a bigger figure. Like, I thought it was a male just from the shadow that I could see because of how big he looked. And then he was wearing a snapback, so.
He's pulling over or attempting.
Running a stop sign.
You're good.
Running a stop sign. He acted like he was going to pull over at first, and then just shot through the back of the parking lot and back out onto the road. Then he cut all of the car lights off, thinking that was going to make me not be able to see him. Then street lights everywhere. But hey, Mr. Brandon, I'm Officer Penalty. Okay, you wanted to know what you're being charged with?
Yeah.
So it's felony fleeing, attempted to elude a law enforcement officer, running a stop sign, running 2 red lights, failure to maintain lane, and reckless driving.
Okay. And what other charges I got? How long do you want? Well, how are they wanting me?
So your warrant, let me get on there.
Yeah.
They did put a hold on it? Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll let Tori know. Let me look up that warrant information for you, okay? Because I didn't sign that warrant. It's old, so let me look it up. Violation. It looks like you, at one point, got charged with possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. Theft by receiving stolen property ×2, possession of marijuana. You got a misdemeanor bench warrant for DUI, violation of your permit law, and then failure to maintain lane. So it looks like just probation violation.
So that stuff right there is my
Yeah,
stuff.
that's all your past stuff that you got a warrant for. When's the last time you talked to your probation officer?
Yeah. No, but it's been so long.
Been a long time.
I'm gonna be honest, man. At the time, at the time when everything went down, right, I just had got out, right?
Yep.
So I hadn't been out too long. My son was young.
Yep.
So shit, I was like, man, I can't go back right now because he was too young. But now my son graduating, like, he finna make it. So, like, I was about to go and just, come out and get this shit over with, man. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm tired anyway. You know, you just tired of like living like this. That warrant probably from what 2013 or 14?
It's probably old.
You know what I'm saying, man? Almost 10 years.
It's probably old, man. Yeah.
Shit.
So what they'll do? How long were you sentenced for probation?
How long ago?
Yeah, or how long was your probation term? Was it like 10 years probation, 5 years probation?
Something like that.
Something like that. So what they'll do, however much probation that you've actively served, they'll credit that, or they should at least. They'll assign you a new probation officer. I'm assuming yours probably doesn't work here anymore. And then, what's up, man? And then they'll give you a return, or give you a new limit for probation. Okay, so they'll be like, well, you've already done this much time on probation. You got 4 more years left, or 3 more years left. They'll just hook you up with a new probation officer. And then if you're tired of living like this, just keep up with that probation officer. I know it's probably a pain in the ass. I've never dealt with it before, but
Yeah, man. It was just like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell y'all this shit. Y'all see how Athens is now, right? Like, it wasn't nothing like that. It's so fucked up. These folks out down there hearing, fit and all this shit, man. So I got away. I could be dead. I got friends that got killed. Yeah. So I look like I could change my life, man. Like, I had to figure out a way to survive the right way. So I've been surviving the right way this whole time, man, because I ain't been in no charge. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tell the judge, whatever you want to do, I'm sorry. I faced my time, but I'm a changed man. I ain't the same person I was, so.
And that's good, man. Did you, so you can answer this, you cannot. You've already been read Miranda, so you understand your rights, okay? They read you Miranda.
Yeah.
Did you run because you knew you had the warrant?
What you mean?
tonight?
No, I'm just saying, man, like the whole situation, man, it just.
You just didn't want to go back to
It's
jail?
just like they would come there and lock her up. So I had, you know, I got to do what I got to do for her, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. You good? Yeah. All right. Thanks again, brother.
Trying to pull him over.
Running a stop sign.
Really?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's